Hey y'all, it's your girl K Divine. I'm coming back with a quick message. I was just thinking, like, I know that like a lot of content creators and like in the spiritual community and in the religious community will talk about spiritual warfare, but no one really talks about how to identify spiritual attacks because there are several ways, and I'll go into it. I'll make a deeper video about it, but I just wanted to make a quick video. So some ways that you can tell that people are spiritually attacking you. Sometimes it's sorry, I had to pause for a second. My baby, she need help. Um, sometimes it's um indirect, um, withholding things from you, or there's obviously some sort of issue, right? People won't be speaking to you, or you won't be getting certain services or something like that. And when you go and ask, like, what's the issue, and everybody's like, oh, I don't, oh, it must have just been a mistake. Oh no, oh, we'll get to you. We'll try to get to you today, and then they deliberately do stuff to show you that they're not going to do it. Or people who will, like, with gang stalking, they'll have people watching you and like monitoring your moves. Like, say you're in a apartment community and you got people stationed around the community watching to see when you get in your car, when you leave. They know when you're coming home, like they know your schedule. Like, people will be standing outside waiting for you and like staring you down. Like, it's like a protest in a way, and it's like the only people who know what's going on are you and those people. But there has been no spoken words at all. Nothing has been solidified. No one has said, like, we don't want you here. They want you to continue to address it. And what their goal is to make you blow up emotionally. Again, it's all about emotional manipulation and emotional reactions. They want you to blow up emotionally and be like, why is this happening? Why am I not like that? That's what that is. That's what spiritual warfare is. And I know that a lot of people don't really believe that people be doing spell work, but a lot of people do spell work and rituals and some weird stuff behind the scenes. Like, especially some of these Christians, these people who claim that they're Christians and they go to church every Sunday, they be low key witches and warlocks out here doing spells on people. And sometimes you can tell physically if you're being spiritually attacked, because especially when you're kind of like in your beginning stages of your awakenings and things of that nature, you'll find yourself like being very tired all of a sudden, or getting sick out of nowhere, or having certain ailments. Like last year, I can remember, like, I had a canker sore. I've never in my life had a canker sore, ever. Never in my life I had a canker sore. And that happened right around the time that um, the people at my job were being looked at for some financial issues that were not right. And I found it very interesting that that was around the same time, like, because they wanted me to be irritated, they wanted me to be up in arms and stuff. They wanted me to try to attack people. Okay. And another way, like, you can tell you're being spiritually attacked is the smear campaign. The smear campaign, which is the narcissist, one of their greatest tactics that they use, that's a spiritual attack because it's coming for your character. And a lot of times the smear campaign is happening behind your back, right? So it's not even happening in your face. So they're not coming to you and accusing you of anything. They're going behind your back and telling everyone who will listen what it is that they're accusing you of you being, you know, uh, promiscuous and sleeping around with a whole bunch of people, or that you're a thief, or that you don't pay your bills, and that you've been stealing from them, and that you've been using them. All the things that they've been doing to you is what they'll go tell other people. That's a spiritual attack, because it's coming for your character and it's coming for your mind, because the first thing that you want to do is defend yourself and be like, I didn't do those things, that's not me, that's you. But you have to understand that these people have already gotten ahead of you. they've already been talking about you to these people for a long time. So people have already been looking at you with a lot of scrutiny. They are already like, I don't believe this person or whatever. But you have to understand, like, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. And all of those spiritual attacks, those are weapons, but they will not prosper. And once you get more dominion in the spiritual realm, once you become more powerful, more strong, some of those attacks don't even hit you. Like the return to sender, it doesn't even get close to you. Like some people will try to send stuff out to you, and then they life will be in shambles and within days, because they was trying to do something to you, but they didn't check to see how powerful you really were. Like, because that's why if y'all go watch my video and I said being underestimated is a gift, it absolutely is a gift. Because a lot of people, they think that you're weak for whatever reason. They think you're weak, they think you're dumb, they think you're like so innocent and that they could just do whatever they want and they can get one over on you and it'll be like an easy lick. They're like, oh, this one's gonna be just fine, like we got this, this is not going to be difficult at all. And then they find out that no, this not gonna be this is not gonna be an easy one. And when it returns to them, that energy that they was putting out, because especially these people, these groups of people that get multiple people together to attack you, to try to hinder you, try to get in your way, all of those people are at fault at that point. Everyone. So they're all going to reap the repercussions of their actions. And sometimes that involves some physical things, like, within this 3D realm. Some of it, because of their actions, some people may lose their jobs. Some people may become ill. Some people may go to jail or prison. They end up going, like, there is such thing as spiritual court, but and then there's physical court, like in this 3D realm. Like, some people will end up actually going to physical court and being charged with crimes. And it always happens. It always happens in a way that you did not expect it, because it's like you really don't know people for real. And it's like it sucks when it's people that you thought that you knew and that you trusted, and then when you come into the understanding and realization that you never really knew them. But when you come into the understanding and realization that you never really knew these people, they never had your back, they never had good intentions for you, that's when it becomes kind of like, it makes you take a step back and really evaluate and look at them for who they are. And some of these people have been spiritually attacking you the entire time that you have been in contact with them. That's why sometimes you'll go around certain people and you're just drained as soon as you like get out of their presence, or like as soon as you get in their presence, you're just completely depleted and drained around them. Those are spiritual attacks. And sometimes they're not even trying to do that. That's just them demons on them that are just coming at you the whole time. Like they're just trying to dim your light as much as they possibly can. Like they're feeding off of you. That's why some of you, especially if you're chosen, like if you're working a 9 to 5 job, that's why you probably get a lot of hate. That's probably why you, like I said, you feel drained a lot after, just walking in there, just thinking about going there makes your brain hurt. It's because you're being spiritually attacked in those places. Like those people are attacking you because they don't want you to prosper. They don't want you to be great. They don't want you to do better. They want to see you fall. They want to see you fail. So you just have to be careful and watch out. And when you see people spiritually attacking you, you need to do a return to sender. Whatever it is, I don't care who it is you pray to or how it is that you get in touch with source, the most high, the universe, whatever it is you believe in, you have to return that to sender. You have to say, like, I rebuke it, say, that's not mine, I don't want that, and send it and return to sender, and let them people have whatever energy it is that they want to send to you, and you keep your vibration high. All right, you guys, sorry, this my baby's like wanting some attention. So, but that was just a quick message. I love you guys. I'm gonna try to do some more content, hopefully soon. But that was my message. It's your girl K Divine. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.